Anyways, let's get into this game. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner of Tokamak. Tokamak? Tokamak? I feel like it's got to be like Tokamak. Tokamak. Oh, man, map makers really love to give us maps that are just very difficult to figure out how to pronounce. Then spawning in the lower left, we've got herO. Recently joined a team that I do not remember off the top of my head, so I'll look it up. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner is Percival on Team Little Fairy. What did herO just join? Twisted Minds. That's right. Okay. Twisted Minds. I think it's the fusion reactor name. Huh. It is a fusion reactor. How do you pronounce that? Tokamak. Maybe? Tokamak. Okay. Tokamak. There we go. We got it. The internet told me how to say it, so now that's how I will say it. It's what they call the fusion generators, where plasma goes around in a circle. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's a cool map name. Gotta say. A fusion reactor, like, very in-universe thing to name a map. Stellarator. Yeah, I mean, Stellarator would also be a sick map name. Naming things after fusion reactors it's pretty inspired. Pretty inspired. Okay. All right, let's look at this map a little bit. Since I have not looked at this map, I don't know if you guys have. Looks like a fairly standard natural opening here. Reaper wall, nothing too crazy. Triangle third seems pretty easy to take. Honestly, fourth base seems relatively easy to defend. You do have an interesting half gold single gas section here. What do these fall on? I guess the cooling towers... I don't know. Like, does this one fall onto this ramp? And then this one... I'm not really sure where this one would fall. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I see some good intrigue on this map. herO is scouting around, doesn't see the proxy starport though. I'm not sure if he saw those Hellions moving out actually. One hits the blue minerals and falling rocks kill mineral patches? Okay, that's insane. That's so cool. Percival's just going to fly straight through the middle. And unfortunately for Percival, this was a blink build. Probably the most hard counter you can get to this kind of harassment-based opening from Percival. This is not really what Percival wants to see. This is 3-gate blink. There was that a 4th gate that was canceled? I mean, nice hot pickups here. But you got to know you're not getting into that base. Oh, no. Well, one Hellion gets in. He did get one probe kill earlier. There we go. Gets 2 more. Brings it up to 3 total. Probes killed. But that's a huge investment for those probes killed. Not to mention the fact that the starport was over here for a while. So it hasn't actually built anything else yet. Pretty unfortunate. I do really love that these kill the blue patches. Do they not kill the gold patches? I hope to see that at some point. Like, I don't know. I guess I guess it's a way to like create an opening through this mineral. Maybe the other one kills gold. God, it does seem like a, I don't know. This seems like a decent fifth base to take, right? Like, I guess this one's the safer fifth base, but I guess if you're being aggressive, this could even potentially be a fourth base if you're being aggressive enough. Mouse, please. But then, like, running the risk of having this dropped on, I kind of assume it would hit workers also, which is real cool. That's real cool stuff. And if it kills the mineral patches, then there's no, you wouldn't want to break it first, because otherwise it would defeat the purpose. It would just be stealing minerals from yourself. Gosu Reaper. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, Gosu Reaper. I appreciate it. Sorry we couldn't get you in today. I saw you in that bracket earlier on. Hopefully we get you in another one. I hope you had a great stream. Also, I feel like I haven't seen you playing much lately, so good to see you back at it. I feel like it makes a lot of sense to just like kill your opponent's cooling towers early on. Anyways, Percival's coming in here to attack, and I mean, so far it's going okay. Immortal's going to come down with some charge lots, and the Blink Stalker is going to dive forward on top of this siege tank. That's a lot of dead Blink Stalkers, though. I don't know if Percival was targeting them down or if he was just taking advantage of the fact that they blunked right in. But suddenly, herO in a little bit of trouble. He's lost a lot here. Now, granted, Percival does not have a third, so Percival needs to be getting good damage done here. He's trading very well with the army, but he needs to do a little bit more than that, I think. Like, he needs to get in here, especially with all this tech right here. If he can push forward into this third base and take some of this down and knock herO back a little bit. Spotting that observer is really nice. He might be able to go for a drop in the main. Like, I feel like killing... Oh, yeah, he's going to kill the cooling towers. Okay, I see. They drop at an angle just specifically to kill those blue minerals. That's actually so sick. That's so cool. God damn, that's so cool. Ooh, good catch here from herO. Good turnaround on that Warp Prism. He saw the big Doom drop. I think drops here make a lot of sense. Great, man, great vision from herO. I didn't realize he had all these observers around. But I would kind of like to see Percival split his army up a little bit. What I was going to say earlier is he killed so much of herO's army. I feel like he had an opportunity to maybe pick up some of the reinforcements and go drop in the main while he continued pushing towards the third. It seems like he's kind of missed that opportunity. He pulled back home, and now, as he's got half of his army walking back through the middle of the map, his third base is getting delayed. His main base is getting ravaged. 12 SCVs going down. He was already down in economy because of that third base from herO, and it's just gotten so much worse. And now herO's going to go ahead and take a fourth base. He knows he's done a lot of damage. He knows that third is only just now finishing, and he's got to be feeling pretty good about his situation, despite taking not the best fight earlier. But he doesn't have any blue minerals over here. So, you know, at least Percival's got that going for him. This is like kind of huge in a longer game if you can mine some of your blue minerals and your opponent can't. Some of those split map games, that could be kind of wild. Also, I don't feel like this would actually hit any SCVs unless they were actively mining the mineral patches. Oh no, where did these come from? Oh, these three zealots. They just killed 8 more SCVs. They just walked in there. At the same time, herO, he's got a Colossus out. Doesn't have Thermal Lance yet, but this is still 2 Big Daddy Colossi up here. And Percival, his Viking count is only 4 at the moment. Oh, herO wants to go take care of this army right now. Widowmine goes off, but that is not going to be enough. Vikings here a little bit late to the party. Great hits on those Marines there. Thermal Lance finishing up just in time for this fight, and it feels like herO's army is a little bit too much for Percival to contend with right now. The army supplies are similar, but that is 8 medevacs of army supply that Percival isn't really fighting with right now. Not to mention what's in production or running across the map. He's got a lot of army, not really doing anything in this fight. And herO's going to pull back, and it's just getting better and better for him. He's going to take a 5th base. 2-2 is started up for both players, so they're about even in that. But I don't see any big advantages for Percival here. It feels like herO has all of the advantages. Do we even have any ghosts coming out? I don't think there's been a Ghost Academy yet. Percival struggling to keep up tech-wise with herO right now. And herO's vision is just so good. He sees absolutely everything across this map. He knows where the army is at all times. Even as Percival is splitting things up and trying to find ways to get in here, he's just going to get spotted. Now he's going to be baited into a fight that he cannot win, and that's just part of the army dead. He is going to hit the bit of a concave here. This is really nice, but I think herO is still feeling good about this fight. Cleans up one side, going to clean up some of those Vikings. He did lose a Colossus, but he's still pushing this back. herO on the better economy as well. If this ends up an even trade, he's kind of fine with that. He's got double robo. In fact, yeah, okay, it is just double robo. I saw another one go down earlier, but I think that was the second one. He's got a lot of gateways. He's got 5 bases now. Only 67 probes, but he's going to build a few more of those. And he is just going to keep swarming Percival right now. Oh, and the Zealots are going to get in here on this 3rd base. Percival's going to try to come in and at least kill the Colossus. But that Colossus gets another couple of swipes in before it goes down. There's not even enough Vikings to really land and have it really help the army. Oh, the force fields will close that game out as herO takes game number 1 off of Percival. Alrighty. Creator Rebellion is still going. I feel sad because I feel like nobody is going to be getting into... Oh, wait, hold on. Into the Inu is in a party with Cure. So Into the Inu is waiting for Cure versus potentially Creator, although I think they're in game 3. So that may also just be Rebellion. He has gotten some upsets before in PvP. So at least we'll have one caster in there. Let's have to bug Into the Inu for those replays. Doesn't kill units unless they're relatively far from the edge. Yeah, that's true. It does just push them out. I kind of forgot about that. I would be interested to see what happens if there are actively workers mining. Seems like a niche use case. Like, it feels like more often than not, that's just going to be... they're going to be dropped when there's no mining going on. But I don't know. I feel like every now and then somebody's going to try to take that base and see if they can suck up some of the minerals. But anyways, we're back on Ley Lines, a map that we all know and love. And in the upper right-hand corner, we've got Twisted Minds herO. Wow. And his opponent in the lower left-hand corner for Little Fairy, it is Percival. And Percival's going for a Proxy 2-Rax, which herO is going to immediately scout. No, okay, he's just sending that across the map. Okay, all right, good positioning here from Percival. Yeah, Percival was playing Stormgate for a while. I don't know if he's still playing Stormgate. I know they did a big update, changed a lot of the graphics, changed a lot of unit interactions. I think they made the game a little faster. I did hear some people say they really liked the changes. I honestly haven't really been playing much of anything lately, so I haven't played any Stormgate. But I am kind of interested in what the changes are and how they've affected the games. Oh, no, this is... Oh, this is a tech lab. Ooh, this is proxy concussive shells. Let's go. Oh, that's so much more exciting. I thought it was going to be Reapers, and I feel like herO is possibly going to think it's Reapers, although he didn't start up a Zealot right away, which I feel like is a sign... Oh, no, he did. Okay, he's just already built the Zealot. But see, the Zealot into Stalker, it's actually not really what you want when it's Marauders. Custom Shell's about halfway done. Shield Battery getting worked on. Zealot and Stalker gonna have to go out there and engage to stop this bunker from coming up. Concussive Shells is not done yet, so this Stalker doesn't have to be too afraid right now. But it is very close, and there it goes. Bunker does get canceled. This Marauder's already taken some hits. The shield battery's up. herO very quick on that shield battery, and that's going to be, I think, the key here to defending this. Second one is on the way, and the amount of time this first one buys will be enough for the second one to finish up. Yeah, it goes into the third one. And I feel like this is already a dicey position for Percival, but he's got 5 Marauders. Now is probably going to be the best time. SCV's diving forward, eating some of those Stalker shots. God, I just don't know, man. The shield batteries can heal each other now, too, so unless you can one-shot a Stalker. How many Marauders does it take to one-shot a Stalker? I feel like it's more than 6. He's chipping away at one of the shield batteries. I would not dislike seeing the other one clicked on it to heal it up a little bit. Ooh, force field there. Nearly gets a Marauder. Percival, pull it back. Pull the Marauder back. Oh, that is a dead Marauder. Good focus fire there from herO. Shield battery's almost dead. There's a lot of Marauders now. Only one has died, I believe. herO's units are getting up there as well. Wow. But now the Marauder's going to dive forward. I don't know if they're going to be able to quite do this. They are going to get most of these Stalkers, but then critical mass of the Marauders die, and they cannot kill the Stalkers any longer, and that is GG. As herO takes the 2-0 victory over Percival.